Hey guys, Jack here bringing you another quick tutorial video on how to set up a Tekkit server in Windows. And this isn't the old Tekkit or the Tekkit Lite or Tekkit Classic, but the newer Tekkit that's been released in the past few months that's kind of been confusing. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to technicpack.net. And then once you're there, you need to go to modpacks and then Tekkit. And actually, if you don't have the client yet, you need to go to download and then choose your version of the client. And apparently this now has sound. And it's gonna be really annoying, never mind. And then to get the server, you're gonna go scroll down to get Tekkit. And then you're gonna do server owners, download Tekkit. And make sure you have the latest version. I already downloaded it. So I have it here. And I have my test Tekkit server folder. So I'm gonna open this and you extract. Just plain drag and drop or extract all of these files to that folder. And once you're in here, you're going to want to edit this and see 3 or 2, so that's a good amount. And then simply just double click this. And it should update the files for Minecraft Forge. And then I'm going to open the Technic launcher. Make sure you have Tekkit selected, and then I'm going to launch. And beware that Tekkit can take a long time to launch. Well, so the requirements for running this server are you're going to want, if you're running on the same computer you're hosting, which is never really a good idea, even with this, it's extremely more resource intensive than a regular server because it has a bunch of mods and automated things such as like the pistons and all. But I recommend it would be at least a 4 GB machine, 2 GB for the server, the machine having at least 2 processors and a ton of disk space. Also, don't try running it on a wireless since that never really ends the best, but it'll work if you don't have any other option. Wired is always the best though, since it'll provide you a wired in, always on, won't lose connection. And if you need to port forward to have your friends join, there's another video I have, and I'll put a link in the description on how to port forward a Netgear router, and I'll try and add any other routers I have just to expand the broad and the brands that I have. So for some reason Minecraft Forge is taking forever to download, and also Tekkit. Oh yeah, give Tekkit like 2 minutes just to launch it completely. Okay, now that we have Tekkit open, we're just going to wait for the server. And what you're going to want to do when you go here is going to add, if you are the one hosting it, it will be local host. And that'll be your own computer. Or if that doesn't work, do 127.0.0.1. And if it's hosted on another computer in your network, you're going to need to go to your router and find the IP. And it'll normally be something like this, like 1.116 or something like that. And if your friends are joining, and then they'd have to use your external IP after you've port forwarded, it looks something like this, 174. It'll look something like that, but or if you're using a hosting, it'll be something like this, which is my own server. Sometimes I have on. Okay. Also, if you are home hosting, make sure it's allowed with your internet provider. Since I know the cable company here, Cox, which I don't have, luckily. Actually, unluckily. Well, Cox doesn't allow you to host your own servers or services. So you can't, quote-unquote, host your own Minecraft server, although some people do it anyway and never get caught. And some people do it for like a day and then they get caught because they like have everything port forwarded to their computer. They're like posting their IP everywhere around. It's never safe to post your direct IP, which you just post a host name from like noip.org. And if you need an IP, you can just go to no-ip.org. It's like a DNS. Yeah. And you just make an account. I already have one, I think. Yes, I have an account. And you're just going to add your domain. But no, you're not going to add your domain. You're going to add a host, which will do a host name like iLikeCheese.zapto.org, and you can choose from all of their subdomains. Actually, I think these are the free ones, and these are the paid ones. Yeah, I don't get the difference between the two except that you have to pay. They're going to want to do DNA host A for an A address, and then inbox records not going to be important. You just want to add that host. And also, a very useful tool for it is the NoIP Dynamic Updater client, which you can download from there. And it's a client that you get on your computer. You sign in, you select which host you want to update, and then it automatically updates and checks every 5 minutes to keep it up to date. So you don't have to go, and that's only if you have a dynamic IP. If you have a static, you can still get it, but you may have to renew like every 30 days just because they have that, since it's mostly used for dynamic IPs. Actually, the only use of this is a dynamic IP, but whatever. I am still amazed that Minecraft Forge is not finished downloading. Oh, there it is. Okay. And also watch out, or also notice that once it's downloads all those for the first time, it doesn't have to ever again. But now it's got to take the long, tedious task of loading every single mod, which I don't know, is it with like 60 or 70 mods? 67 mods. That's a lot of mods. I don't know if there's anything special I need to do though. We're just gonna hope this first time doesn't have any errors. I don't think it's good that there's things missing, it says. Whatever. Now it's showing the world, which can take a considerably long amount of time on a slow computer. Like an extremely, extremely long amount of time. Most since it generates with all the weird ores and everything. And so I don't think it's fully started yet. It's loading the Galactic Craft stuff. Probably trying to get an update since it's using up a lot of the internet. Oh, is it actually on? Huh, it is on. And I have a terrible ping because my computer is all screwed up. And I joined the server. And we're both running the newer Tekkit, the like rocket ship looking one, not the older Tekkit. And to set those up, you'd do basically the same thing. And yeah, I'm kind of lagging. Hosting and running the game at the same time, which is never really advised. And yeah, let's see, you get all your Tekkit items. Get your not enough items, your special suit place thingies. Look through the 20 pages of stuff. There's like this mystic plinth and all that stuff. Shows you recipes. So yeah. Make sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe if you found this tutorial to be helpful. And if you need any help, just send a message to me on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Peace. Peace.